I'm James Abdelmalek with Keller Williams Palos Verdes and Keller Williams Luxury International. In today's video, we are continuing the series that we started of investing in real estate. And today we will do investing in real estate part 4. In today's video, I will help homeowners who already invested in their property sell their homes for big profits. I will teach you today how to sell your home for top dollars. The objective of this video is selling your home for top dollars in the most efficient and most effective strategy possible. I prepared for you 22 points that if you follow them in order, they will be your guide to convert your home to a lot of cash. Remember to follow me on Facebook, James Abdelmalek Realtor, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, James Abdelmalek. Let's dive. Point 1, understand market activity in your neighborhoods. The first thing that will come to your mind when you want to sell your home is how much your home is worth. So you either look at how much your neighbor's house sold for, or go to Zillow for his estimates, or probably do the smart thing and go to real estate agents to give you a pricing of your house. But before that, I highly recommend that you have to understand the market activity yourself in your neighborhood. But why do that first? I'll explain why in point 3. And now, how do you understand market activity in your neighborhood? There are 3 types of market activity that goes on in your neighborhoods. The first one is homes listed for sale. The second, homes sale pending, or the homes that are in escrow. The third is homes that sold. Make a list of all comparable homes in the 3 categories. Make sure they are comparable. What do I mean by comparable? I mean comparable in living square area footage, in number of bedrooms and bathrooms. Make a list of all the homes for sale on your streets and close in your neighborhoods that are comparable to yours in living area square footage, bedrooms and bathrooms. And also for escrow and for the ones sold. See the top 3 expensive in your neighborhood that are active for sale right now. Visit those and imagine yourself a buyer and you want to buy in your neighborhood. And ask yourself, would you pay this amount for your own house? Of course, try not to be biased towards your house. Check the most expensive sale that happened in the last 3 to 4 months and compare to yours. See how many days are listings waiting on the market. After you've done all that, you will be familiar with the market activity in your neighborhoods. All the information that you gathered will help you in point 3 and point 4, as you will see. Point 2, identify the selling points of your home. Ask yourself the following questions about your home. What is so special about your home? Like, for example, does it have a lot of storage spaces, the architectural design? Second question, how is your home distinguished from other homes? Like, for example, does it have like a beautiful open layout, a modern kitchen, a large backyard? Third question, why should a buyer want to buy your home and not your neighbor's? That's basically, what does your house have to offer that is not offered in your neighbor's home? The answers to these questions will help us in the coming points and in our marketing plan. Point 3, hire a trusted, skilled real estate agent professional. I didn't start with that point because you as a seller have first to be educated about the selling points of your home and the market activity surrounding your home. But still, how would you know the right realtor? When you interview your realtor, who is the potential seller of your home, how would you determine if this realtor is skilled and can get the job done? Look for the following 6 factors in his presentation. The first factor: does the realtor know what is going on in the markets in your neighborhoods? You already would know what's going on in your market because you're already prepared for that in point 1. You know all the homes that are for sale, you know what went into escrow, and you know what homes sold in the last period of time. So he should mention them all, and you would be able to understand what he's talking about. The second factor: will the realtor identify your home's selling points? There are selling points, as I mentioned in the second point, to your home. Will that realtor be able to identify that? He should mention that in his presentation. The third factor: what is your realtor's marketing plan? How will he advertise? Is he just gonna put the for sale sign? Is he gonna send out flyers? Is he gonna use direct mail? Make sure that in addition to all that he uses social media, that he uses, for example, Facebook and Instagram to advertise about your home. Social media is a big platform for advertising homes. Do not underestimate the power of Facebook and Instagram in advertising homes. These are big sellers and have big reach. So make sure it is part of his advertising campaign. Factor 4: will he use professional photography? If he's just using his own camera or his own phone to take pictures, that's a big no, and that's not the realtor who's going to sell your home. He doesn't want to spend money in getting high quality advertisement, because the first thing that triggers a buyer to wanting to come to see your home is the professional photography. Factor 5: will the realtor prepare a professional video for your home? This is another big seller, because when people see the video and see the music accompanied with the video, it will make them fall in love with your home and they want to come and see it and then buy it. This is a big thing. If your realtor is not using a video, most likely he doesn't want to spend money, and most likely is not going to do a job advertising your home. The 6th factor is: will your realtor conduct 2 open houses weekly and be present for every private showing to talk to the buyers and present your home? Right now, during the coronavirus, open houses are not conducted as it should be before the pandemic came across. But when this pandemic is over, make sure that your listing agent conducts at least 2 open houses a week. These attract a lot of buyers, and a lot of chances homes sell because of open houses. So if the realtor you're talking to covers all these 6 factors, then that's the man or the woman for your job. Point 4: price your home right. Based on information collected in point 1, the comparable homes sold and comparable homes for sale, and based on the professional recommendation of the agent you hired through the comparative market analysis which he presented to you in point 3, you should be able to reach a price. The price of your home will be determined by 6 factors. Factor 1: location. The quieter the area you are, the more expensive the house. Factor 2: floor plan and layouts. The bigger open area you have, the bigger the price. Factor 3: curb appeal. The more attractive your home is, the higher the price. Factor 4: living area square footage. The greater the living area square footage, the greater the price your home will be. Factor 5: number of bedrooms and number of bathrooms. An increase in number of bedrooms and bathrooms means an increase in price. Factor 6: interior upgrades. the better the upgrades in your house, the better the price you can get. In all these factors, if all of them are met and are applicable to your home, then you can safely price your home at a little under the highest comparable home price selling in your neighborhood, and a little less than the highest comparable home price sold. The more factors you are missing from the 6 factors above, the more your price should go down. Point 5, prepare to attract the potential buyer through the 5 senses. We all have 5 senses, and those senses send signals to our brains to make decisions. Whenever I'm appointed to sell my client's home, I do my best to influence all the buyers viewing this home through their 5 senses. So what are those 5 senses? The first sense is sight, what the buyer sees in your home. And we'll go in detail in this through the coming points. The second sense is sound, what the buyer hears. For example, I like to play soft, comforting music when a buyer is touring the home to give him a sense of comfort. At the same time, I try to conduct the showing not during a busy time where the neighbors are like having a party. One time I was in an open house and the neighbors were having a block party. And the buyer was really in love with the house, but she said she's not going to buy it just for one small reason. I asked her, what is that? She said the neighbors are too noisy. I told her that's just a party that doesn't. She said, no, I have bad experiences from my other neighbors, so they're probably going to have this on a constant basis. And she decided not to put an offer on the house. The third sense, the smell, what the buyer smells in your home. And we'll see a point about that coming up. Tastes, what the buyer will taste in your home. So what is the buyer going to taste? I like to offer all the buyers coming into the home that I'm selling refreshments, whether it was water or snacks or beverages, to make him feel at home and to make him feel welcome and appreciative. The fifth and last sense, touch, what your buyer will touch in your home. This is simply, if you, for example, have granite countertops, the buyer would like to touch the granite and feel it. But if you have any low-cost counters or outdated counters or countertops, he won't be wanting to touch those. When the buyer comes and touches the doorknobs to open either closets or rooms, are those doorknobs attractive and feel good or no? So if you satisfy the buyer's 5 senses that I mentioned, you will have yourself a very good offer for your home. But the question is, how do I satisfy those 5 senses? Let's take a look on the coming points, which I will discuss in detail, how you satisfy all those 5 senses. Point 6, create curb appeal to exterior and entrance. The first impression is the only impression, and this is addressing the sense of sight. No matter how good the interior of your home looks, buyers have already judged your home before they walk through the door. You never have a second chance to make a first impression. It's important to make people feel warm, welcome, and safe as they approach your home. Spruce up your home's exterior with beautiful shrubs and brightly colored flowers. Front yard is a big factor. It should be freshly landscaped with good smell and elegant fencing. Have the grass nicely landscaped and clean with nicely paved driveway. Entryways are also important. You use it as a utility space for your coat and keys, but when you're selling, make it welcoming by putting in a small bench, a vase of fresh cut flowers, or even some cookies. Point 7. Improve home internal appearance. First thing you need to do is declutter the entire house. You may not be able to change your home's location or floor plan, but you can do a lot to improve its appearance. The look and feel of your home generates a greater emotional response than any other factor. Clean like you've never cleaned before. Get professional cleaning. Pick up, straighten, unclutter, scrub, scour, and dust. Fix everything, no matter how insignificant it may appear. Present your home to get a wow response from prospective buyers. Point 8. Remove unnecessary furniture to create more space. I know there are a lot of homeowners out there and sellers who have some furniture which could have sentimental value to them or memories, and there are some others who love big furniture. But here's my advice if you want to sell your home quickly and for top dollars. Get rid of huge, large furniture, killing space and area. Also get rid of ugly and old furniture. Finally, get rid of anything that would give more space if removed. The basic idea of what we're doing here is we're staging your home with your own furniture. So we want the furniture to look nice, because if the furniture doesn't look nice, it will give a bad impression about the home itself. Plus, the less big furniture there is, the more space the buyer will see in the home. If the space is killed by big furniture, he will just have the impression this home is too small for me. I'm going to look for a bigger home. That's the idea. We want to give him the impression that your home already has a lot of space and a lot of open area. Point 9. Kitchen is your highest selling point. You're not actually selling your house, you're selling your kitchen. That's how important it is. The benefits of remodeling your kitchen are endless and countless. And the best part of it is you get your money back, if not more. It may be a few $1,000s to replace countertops and cabinets, but the buyer may knock down off your price $10,000 if he sees your kitchen is outdated. The fastest, most inexpensive kitchen updates include painting and new cabinet hardware. Use a neutral color paint so you can present buyers with blank canvas where they can start envisioning their own style. If you have little money to spend, buy fancy stainless steel appliances. Why? Because when people see high-end appliances, they think all the rest of the house is expensive too, and it updates the kitchen. Point 10. Bathrooms are another selling point. When buyers walk in bathrooms, they want to imagine themselves as if they were going into a bathroom in a resort or a 5-star hotel. They would expect frameless glass shower doors and granite sinks with nice tiles. They would expect modern plumbing fixtures. The bathrooms give a strong impression about the house, so definitely consider upgrading your bathrooms. It will add value big time. Point 11. walls, and flooring. Patch all holes and cracks in all walls. Freshly paint all the walls to a bright color. Avoid green, red, or dark colors. White is the theme that attracts most buyers, and it shows more space and gives an impression of an increase in area. Buyers prefer brighter colors. If flooring is bad, replace it. The markup in selling price will exceed the cost of replacement. In living rooms, in kitchen, and dining rooms, it's preferable to have either hardwood or tile. In bedrooms, it is okay to have carpets, but make sure the carpets are relatively new. If not, just bring new ones. Point 12, let there be light. There is a good reason God said that. Light is good. It gives a good internal feeling, and that's what you want your potential buyer to feel. Open all curtains to bring in natural light. For those spaces that are dark without windows, turn on lamp lights. Maximize the light in your home. After location, good light is the one thing that every buyer cites that they want in a home. Take down the drapes, clean the windows, change the lampshades, increase the wattage of your light bulbs, and cut the bushes outside to let in sunshine. Do what you have to do to make your house bright and cheery. It will make more chances for your house to sell for more dollars. Point 13, conceal the critters. You might think a cuddly dog would warm the hearts of potential buyers, but you'd be wrong. Not everybody or every buyer is a dog or cat lover. Buyers don't want to walk in your home and see a bowl full of dog food, or smell the kitty litter box, or have tufts of pet hair stuck to their clothes. It will give buyers the impression that your house is not clean. If you're planning on an open house, send the critters to a pet hotel for the day. Point 14, have a nice scent circulating. Trigger the third sense of the buyer, the smell. Lemon or ocean scents are the best scents that I recommend to trigger the emotion of the buyer. If you use a scent of food, for example, it may distract the buyer by he might himself think, oh, I'm hungry. Maybe I should leave now to grab a sandwich. And we want to direct the attention of the buyer only to your home for the few minutes we have him in the home. Point 15. Making repairs is cheaper than not repairing. Of course, you're thinking, how does this make sense? Simply, do not try to hide an effect in your home, because eventually the buyer will discover it. Either he will discover it as he's touring the house, or the home inspector will if he misses something. So fix it now so that you don't have to fix it later. If your fence is broken, fix it. That gives an impression on the house. If you have a cracked window, fix it. These things make a difference, and they give an impression about the overall quality of the house. Point 16. always be ready to show. Your house needs to be show ready at all times. You never know when your buyer is going to walk through the door. You have to be available whenever they want to see the home and come and see the place. Don't leave dishes in the sink. Keep the dishwasher cleaned out. The bathrooms should be always sparkling. Make sure there are no dust bunnies in the corners. It's a little inconvenient, but it will get your house sold. Must make home available for showings and open houses. Point 17. Professional videos sell homes quicker. Of course, it is a given that your realtor who's acting as your listing agent used already professional photography. That's a given, and it cannot be done any other way. But in addition to that, he should also make a professional video for your home. This makes the buyer live the moments or the 2 minutes of the video tour and living your home. This makes a big difference. As discussed in point 3, when choosing your realtor, video and social media are a big must-haves. Where do most people spend their time when you think about it? They spend most of their time on their phone, on Facebook, on Instagram. And that's where you want the video of your home to be. Just by seeing the video of your home by coincidence could make him become interested in come buying your home. Or at the weakest of circumstances, they would know a friend who's looking and they would tell him, I know you're looking for a house in this area. Did you see this video? That's an awesome house. And it happened to me more than once. Point 18, take advantage of capital gain tax exemption. If you lived in your house as a primary residence for 2 years or more, you are exempt from capital gain tax for up to $250,000. And if you're married, filing jointly, and you and your wife were in the house for more than 2 years as a primary residence, you will be eligible for $500,000 capital gain tax exemption. Point 19, staging sells faster than vacants. If your home is vacant and doesn't have furniture, based on statistics, the stage home sells much quicker than a vacant one. If you have nice furniture, you don't need it. If your home is vacant, it's highly recommended. But staging could be expensive for some people. In this case, ask your realtor to do virtual staging at his expense. Point 20, negotiate the offer. Through your skilled realtor who's acting as your listing agent, he will be able to spot a good offer for you, and he'll be able to choose the strongest offer there is, whether it was price-wise or whether if that buyer is financially strong and will not fall out of escrow. He will verify all the funds available and the loan. If it's strong enough, he will cross-qualify the lender. He will look at the proof of funds. He will ensure the deposit is high enough and ensure the contingency periods are short. Your realtor will ensure that there is not any fees which the seller is not supposed to be paying for are paid for. Point 21, enter escrow after accepting an offer and understand the escrow process. I will discuss the escrow process in another video in detail, explaining how it pertains whether to the seller or to the buyer. But what you need to know right now is you've got to make sure that the listing agent is always on top of removing each contingency as they come. This will provide more assurance that this escrow will close. If the buyer does not remove contingency, then he can sneak out of the escrow and not perform. Another thing, your listing agent should be present with the appraisal to justify the selling price to the appraiser in case the appraiser missed a number, to make sure that the appraisal comes into the value that you priced it at. Point 22, make necessary actions at closing. This is, you transfer the title to the new buyer, you got your money in the bank. What you need to do right now is cancel your homeowner's insurance policy for the homes that you just sold. Remove your name from all utility providers for the house that you sold. Ensure the home is vacant and cleaned for the new owner. And now there you have it, 22 points of how to sell your home for profit. Follow those points and you will sell your home for top dollars. If you need help selling your home anywhere in California, I'd be happy to help you out. Call me anytime on the number shown on screen, or text me for any real estate consultation for free, of course. If you want to sell your home anywhere in the United States, at any state, just text me the name of your state and the name of your city, and I'll recommend for you the best agents who can sell your house for top dollars in a short time period. Just let me know, text me anytime, and I'll be happy to help you out. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for my upcoming videos, and follow me on Facebook, James Abdelmalek Realtor. If you ever want to sell a house, buy a house, invest in real estate, call me anytime, and I'll be happy to help you out, whether in California or any state in the United States. My upcoming video is going to be about real estate decisions. That's going to be a new series, and the first real estate decision is, do I sell now or wait? So that will be the topic of the upcoming video. It will be a series of real estate decisions. The first one is going to be, do I sell now or wait? Subscribe to my YouTube channel to follow the coming series, and follow me on Facebook, James Abdelmalek Realtor. And see you on the next video. God bless.